All right. Mzansi Unfiltered was the driver of this vehicle, which is a white minibus combi. You understand, ma'am?
Yes.
Right. At the time when accused number 3 arrived in this vehicle, at that time he was renting a room in the house at the corner of Julius and Sinclair Street in Johannesburg. And Sinclair, at the corner of Julius and Sinclair Street in Johannesburg. The occupants of this minibus combi, when it arrived at his place of residence, it was accused number 3, Mr. Ngobe, Mabungu Ntuli, Talimpilo Ndawonde, Talimpilo Ndawonde, Spiva Ntuli, Ntuli, Linda Dlamini, and Sikayo Chian. And Sikayo Chian. Yes, Sikayo Chian. What he recalls is that it was in the morning. He cannot recall the time when the said persons arrived in that minibus combi. He further instructs me that he's being assisted by the banking records, in that after these persons had arrived, they then proceeded to Ultra City Liquors in Malvern, where he bought liquor in the amount of 158 rands, 40 cents. He further instructs me that Julius and Sinclair Street are in Malvern, so this Ultra City Liquors is in the vicinity of Malvern, in Johannesburg.
Just for clarification, me as a Joburger, is it Malvern or Melville? Because the street is named after...
Can I spell this? M-A?
Yeah, fine.
So
Malvern.
So it's Malvern.
Yeah, it's named after a prominent advocate, Jules Browdy.
Is he still alive?
He died, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, mate. Sorry.
Like George Bezos, they were buddies. Another street around there also is named after George Bezos.
I'm very sorry, mate. Sorry, rest in peace.
Just a bit of history. They were Mandela's colleagues.
Yes.
At the University of the Witwatersrand.
Yes.
And they also defended him in the treason trial,
yes,
together with Charles Casson.
Yes. May sorry, rest in peace. It's Malvern. It's Malvern and not Malvern.
I remember that because I had a principal
yes,
who used to be particular about pronunciation.
Yes, yes. No, I never intended that. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Malvern. Yeah. So this Julius and Sinclair, it's in Malvern, in the vicinity of Ultra Liquors.
In the vicinity of
Malvern.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So let us come back, ma'am. Then, from there, then this vehicle traveled to Katlehong in Spruit at Mazibuko Hostel.
Accused number 3 was picked up by his friends in a minibus combi, okay, in the morning. It was in the morning. How is he so certain it was in the morning when this was 10 years ago? Because the bank records back him up. He bought some liquor, okay, at the liquor store. And the liquor was worth 158 rands and 40 cents. And then from there, him and his friends went to Mazibuko Hostel. How is it that he is in Mazibuko Hostel when that Mgulugudu in the SAPS is saying, when that Mgulugudu Zungunizer is saying they were at Basotho Hostel? Hello Mzansi, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we are going to link, verify, check, fact check Zungunizer and see what is Zungunizer's story and why is it so different from accused number 3's version of events of that day, and why are they in different locations yet there were togetherness in there with the 9mm and Gwabini and so stay tuned. Let's check this together. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
He says that at page 9 of Exhibit S, it's an exhibit with pictures, right? My colleague, Advocate Missy, also referred to this exhibit. He confirmed that when that photo was taken, he was with accused number 3, and it was taken on the 26th of October 2014 at 11 hours 52 minutes. And they were at Sprite at Mazibuko Hostel when that photo was taken by Mapu Ngontuli. We also wish to confirm the assertion which was put to you by Advocate Mnisi for accused number 3, and he instructs me that when that photo was taken, it was on the 26th of October 2014 at 11 hours 52 seconds, and they were at Mazibuko Hostel in the company of accused number 3 when that photo was taken. The person who was taking that photo was Mapungo Nduli. It's at 11:52 minutes. And Mazibuko Hostel instructs me that it is in the vicinity of Sprite or Katle Hong. We have confirmed that, ma'am, that in exhibit G1, there were 2 activities on the 26th of October 2014 at 11:27 minutes 45 seconds and at 11 hours 50 minutes 01 seconds, which were 2 outgoing calls, and the towers which picked up when these calls were made were the 2G Moseleke SGS1 and 2G Bonejo SGS3, and these towers are located at Sprite or Katlehong.
Correct.
From there, ma'am, he instructs me that even though you cannot recall the time, but the vehicle traveled from there to the Sedi location. They were going there to visit one of their friends, Ngamuza Kumede, who was residing at Lesedi location at that time. Photos were taken in the vicinity of Lesedi location, as they are depicted at page 47, 48 of Exhibit S. Number 3, that on the 26th of October 2014 at 1500 hours 30 minutes 31 seconds, a photo was taken, and that photo is depicted on page 47 of Exhibit S. And the owner of the vehicle, which is depicted there, is a red VW Polo Playa, and that Polo vehicle belonged to Ngamuza Kumede. And the person who is wearing a cap, standing on the other side of the vehicle, he instructs me that it is himself, that is accused number 4. He instructs me that they spent some time there, which could be about 2 hours, 47 minutes, around there. He based this from the calculation of the activity of accused number 3's cell phone, that is from the time when they arrive in Phosphorus, the tower is Phosphorus, and the time when they depart Phosphorus.
What was the tower?
The towers that was picked on the 26th of October, 1300 hours, 41 minutes, 20 seconds, was 2G Phosphorus SGS2. And the last activity on accused number 3's phone was on the 26th of October 2014 at 1600 hours, 28 minutes, 56 seconds, and the tower there was 2G Phosphorus SGS2. He further instructs me that the vehicle then left the vicinity of Lesedi and it took the direction to George Koch Hostel in Johannesburg. On the 26th of October 2014, around 1700 hours, 28 minutes, 39 seconds. It was the first time that he had met accused number 5, Mr. Nduli, at George Koch Hostel in Johannesburg. on that day. It was the first time that he had met Mr. Ntuli on the 26th of October 2014 at George Koch Hostel in Johannesburg. At page 17 of Exhibit S, he confirms that that photo, a photo depicting accused number 3, Mr. Mngube, and accused number 5, Mr. Ntuli, was a photo which was taken on the 26th of October 2014 at 1700 hours 28 minutes 39 seconds at George Koch Hostel in Johannesburg. When he met accused number 5 at George Koch Hostel in Johannesburg, accused number 5 was from work. He further instructs me that from there the vehicle left the hostel, that is George Koch Hostel, and accused number 5 joined them when the vehicle was leaving the hostel.
So there you have it, okay? And that is the account of accused number 4, who in this case, remember, Zungu doesn't quite know him. He met him on that day, but Uzungu placed accused number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them at the Basutu hostel. But guess what? Accused number 4 is coming with his story. So remember that Zungunaiza's testimony, evidence in chief, actually was done last year. I believe it was September 2023. So a year later, accused number 4 now uses his 205 records to prove that what Uzungunaiza is saying is not make sure. So based on what you just listened to, and you can also see the 5 accused are just staring at Pinky like, help, girl, help. Thank you so much for bringing these 205s, because these 205s have reminded us of the first time I actually met accused number 4. Coincidentally, it's the day SENZO MEYIWA died, but it is not because we were planning a hit or to be intruders over there at the Spaza house. No. It is just pure coincidence. We were just, guys hanging out in the hood. Okay, Ekasi. And what happened? And we were drinking and we happened to buy alcohol. Thank goodness for that alcohol purchase. So remember, guys, when you're doing your purchases, don't do it in cash. Don't do it in cash. Buy with your bank card. You never know when that record will come in handy. Okay? That's a lesson from the SENZO MEYIWA trial. Let me know as well in the comment section some of the lessons you have learned just by listening to the SENZO MEYIWA trial that you can apply in your day-to-day lifestyle. Okay? And then if we move on, so they went from Masbugo Hostel to Mazibugo Hostel, and then they went to Lesedi, where they were visiting Ungamuza Kumete, and Ungamuza Kumete had a red VW, okay? Red. Remember the color red? Because Zungu said they went in an Uno, but they're saying, at what Uno? We were in a VW, okay? So you do see here that accused number 3, accused number 4, and accused number 5 actually have an alibi based on the 205s, leaving out, of course, Ubongani Ntanzi and accused number 1. But because this is common purpose, it actually works for them all, because Uzungunaiza is saying all 5 of them were together, and the IOs are saying that the shooter was accused number 3 and Ubongani Ntanzi was the backup singer. Okay, but how is that possible if they were not together? They literally had to be together. Zungu says he saw all 5. But here in the minibus combi, it is accused number 3, 4, and 5. Unfortunately, of course, that means accused number 1 and 2 don't have the alibi, but because they're accused in common purpose, they get saved by the bell. The alibi that accused number 5 is giving puts them away, okay? Not together with 1 and 2. And then accused number 3, 4, and 5, they're in a minibus, they're going on a tour, a Kasi tour, okay? And then, this is accused number 3 and 4, they're in a minibus, they're going on a tour, a Kasi tour, and then they end up at Judge Koch Hostel, and then at the hostel there, they meet who? Accused number 5, and accused number 4 says, one thing I need you to know, I never knew Fisoguhle Ntuli before the 26th of October 2014. And no, we didn't meet because we were planning a hit at the Spaza house. No. It was purely coincidental. He was actually coming from work, okay? Work, not in Kabi work, but work. They don't specify what work he was coming from. That is a question I would ask if I was the state. But these are some of the witnesses that are definitely coming. I assume Mzansi Unfiltered is going to come and say, yes, I was the minibus driver. And then Ungamuza Gomede is also going to come and say, yes, I drove the red Volvo. Don't know why Zungu was talking about a red Uno and why Zungu is placing us. He might have been in a red Uno with other guys, but that was not us. Guess who is still working for South African Police Service? That is who? Zungu Naiza. But there are some police who are behind the jail, okay, this weekend. They are behind, waiting to go before a magistrate on Monday for their bail hearing. I cover that on my other channel, so make sure you go ahead and subscribe over here, okay? I'll put the link over here. Go ahead, check out those other videos as well. But here, let's get back into this SENZO MEYIWA evidence. So this is one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to link the two cases together. Not cases. I wanted to link the two evidence, Zungu Naiza and accused number 4's account of what happened on that day, and just show you they don't match, okay? Even using Pinky's Vodacom 205, it does not collaborate what accused number Zungu Naiza is saying, because Zungu needs an accused number himself, because he was out there with the Inkabis in his story, in his Nganewane. He needs his own charges for whatever it is he did there. But you know what? Asikolapo, Zungu, my question is, since Judge Rata likes to say he listens, okay, he listens, he hears everything. Did he hear this, and did he hear the difference, and why is Zungu Naiza still employed at South African Police Services over there in the Cape Town where they moved him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching from outside the club, what are you waiting for? Monday is D-Day, okay? Everything is coming back, so you don't want to miss those uploads. Make sure you're subscribed. Nobody will know you're subscribed. And speaking of subscriptions, are you subscribed to the SENZO MEYIWA voice channel? Let me know in the comment section down below, because a lot is going to start happening over on that side. So you want to make sure you are subscribed to the OG channel, SENZO MEYIWA voice. And that is it from me today. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Absolutely share these videos so everybody remembers this moment when we figured out, Zungu Naiza, where are you? Why did you lie under oath? Allegedly, because the 205 is not 205ing with Zungu Naiza's story. But here's the question: where is Zungu's 205? Where is Zungu's 205, and can it confirm the Jameson purchase at Tops? That is it from me today. I'll catch you on my next upload.
Now, Colonel Host, I'm going to tell you that you are now adapting your evidence. And let me read for you paragraph 6 of Exhibit DD5.
In possession of accused number 2. It's a violation of that standing order. Now, the state says this witness is not in a position to answer that question, unless the state is insinuating that this witness's IQ is very low.
Accused number 1 was not there. They're busy now. That's why one will be tempted to say they are cooking, they are manufacturing day in, day out, so that it can fit what the state wants to do. Because I can tell this court now, they don't have a case. I'm not
voluminous documents, but the court can just look at these voluminous documents, and I'll also have to study them and go and consult with Mr. Nure in order to get proper instructions.
I haven't received those SMSs, man. Thank you.
I received another bundle of documents from the state of which I have not been able to read them. I can see also the email was sent last night at 2300 hours, of which I was not told not to sleep and wait for this email. Unfortunately, I couldn't read it overnight. As a result, my lord, I would like to place it on record that this is a trial by ambush, my lord. Yesterday I had...
I'll say this slowly so that it will be understood.
There are pages that are missing. And my lord, what is very bad in this trial is that the state is dishonest with this court.
Those are records that are relevant. I'm in possession of the 205s for Kelly Kuman. And the state, I'm going to show the state that there was no such a communication. That is direct evidence. I'm not sucking a thumb to say I'm looking for the number for Ntuli, for Mapisa, for whoever. I've got the records for Kelly Kuman on the date of when Senzo was killed. They're busy with 2018, 2021. We are not really interested. That's not our defense.
That is the first thing. And secondly, my lord, I hear the submissions of Mr. Mgomezulu, but
I must respond to what Mr. Wu said. I just wanted to say that is not correct. When we spoke...
When he says you consulted, he's not correct.
I did not consult.
Okay, fine.
Whatever information that comes after a full disclosure, after the trial has commenced, it's ambush.
You are saying I'm a cheat for the serious reasons. I'm concluding. I've taken an oath, if you don't know it, to administer the laws and the constitution without fear, favor, or prejudice, and in the best of our abilities. I don't know, Mr. Waloin on a bar of salt.
Have you not heard when I mentioned 4629 with the time?
Another challenge, ma'am, is you're talking low. Kulmela pants.
You are speaking very low.
What?